what's happened in the last video.
Will you help me? He didn't help me.
And here is more MrDudeManSir.
Hello, and welcome to MrDudeManSir. And today, I am back playing some more Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, I became Marishke. I started searching for Yuka. I found a guy with a camcorder. He explained to me his life as a camcorderist. I examined his dead body, and some other things. And now I'm here. I think I have a map now. Look at this, I didn't have a map before, but now I do. Look at the, holy, every time I see a new map, it could be the same map, but I mean, it's so confusing to see where to go next. I'd be like, I can go over here, I can go here, I can go to the exit. I mean, that would probably be a good thing if I could exit this place, but it's probably not as good as it seems. I'm actually gonna just click this. Looks like there's something in there, but no, it's too dangerous to climb down. I have to keep an eye out for some kind of rope. Well, that's what I have to look for then, and I'll be able to go down there and find things. And yeah, well actually, right now is a Friday, so I can actually do a really far marathon of this game instead of playing for like an hour and then having to stop because it's a school day and stuff. I really enjoy the days where I used to just be able to record whatever I felt like at end whenever I just felt like not playing the game anymore, or whenever I felt like a reasonable stopping point. But now I get to do that again. I couldn't do that with school. I just have to be like, oh yeah, at the end here now. Yeah, so, well, the Gucci's not here yet. I guess it's probably been an hour. Probably hasn't been an hour. How would you be able to tell if it's been an hour? How would he be able to tell if it's been an hour? I don't know. There's a... Those things look disgusting. It's a fairly fresh corpse. Looks to be a junior high school girl. Her eyeballs seem to have been slashed horizontally with a thin, razor-like blade. And as if to complement this, the arteries in her wrist seem to have been slashed vertically with the same blade. That was most likely the cause of death. The name tag on her chest is bloody but legible. Seisho Junior High School, Arishikaida. When I was reading that, I thought it said like Seiko. I was like, holy crap, this is Seiko. But you know, Seiko died horribly other places. I'm gonna pick up the shiny thing. It's a notebook. It's probably her notebook. This is the same notebook from like Mr. Goto's crew. Mr. Goto changed when he came here. Not just his attitude and the way he speaks, but his looks too. It's like he thinks the king of the castle, being the only adult and the only man. And he used to be so nice. I don't want him to beat me. So I keep patting him on the head and hugging him. Then he thanks me. That is terrible. Probably died from something. I hope it's not him, because Mr. Goto will be a very bad person if he actually was the one to kill you. Yeah, just decoration. Might as well have tried. But I expected that. It's a very bad thing to expect, but you know, when you're trapped in a school like this, it's something you can kind of get used to expecting. You're not going to have much hope in this place. More bodies. And shiny things. Why is there so many bodies now? There used to not be very many bodies. There used to just be me reading and to see like cute cat girl mahos and stuff. And they can go into parties, and now there's people hanging off of shower things. It's a more recently deceased corpse. The clothing and general body mass suggests she was a junior high school girl in life. Based on the height of the shower head and the positioning of the body, this appears to have been suicide. The name tag is a bit dry, dirty, but it's still legible. Seisho Junior High School, Honoka Nanjo. You know, there's a lot of cool Japanese names. That's just mediocre. You should try having a cooler name next time. Now I'm gonna take your shiny things. There's a note near the body, nearly folded 3 times. The 4 of us... Oh my. I talked it over with Roko, Risa, and Norika, and we decided there was no other choice. He may be a nice man, but it was only a matter of time before that changed in here. It's hard to trust anyone in a place like this. Now the dead is done, Hiroko and the others have started to second guessing themselves. Now they're dead too, and I'm all alone. There's nothing to eat, and I'm starving. So I tried eating rats and cockroaches, but that just gave me severe diarrhea. My lips have dried out and lost a lot of weight. So I've decided to kill myself before the ghost kids or the hammer-wielding man get me. After all this, I finally realized the time I spent with Mr. Goto, Hiroko, and the others was the best of my life. Goodbye, Dad, Mom, and all my friends from class. Please don't ever forget me. You know, that last statement was a really bad statement, because everyone's going to forget you. People who die here will be forgotten, and that's a bad thing. It makes me feel really sad, but you're gonna be forgotten forever. I hope that gives you warm fuzzies and happiness all over. I'm gonna go to the pool. Hello, pool. Can I, take a swim and rejuvenate myself? No. There's probably dead bodies and, there's boards all over it, and there's this thing. I don't know if it's a skeleton or it's just, a pile of rocks or something. It's probably a skeleton. Yeah, it's a skeleton. He's not wearing any sort of uniform, per se, but his build suggests he was probably a male. What is he wearing? Now last there's a name tag. Kuroshiki Industrial High School. Reiki Nijishi. See, the hard to pronounce names are usually the coolest. As I just showed you. What's over here? There's another skeletal remains of a person. Probably a girl. It's an extremely decayed corpse. Based on the uniform and tall statue, there's no, it's a high school boy. His name tag is pretty mucked up but legible. Kuroshiki Industrial High School, Kiyomasa is it Kage or Kage or something along those lines. I can't speak Japanese. It's, I can say kawaii and kawaii desu ugu and stuff, but that's basically my entire Japanese vocabulary. The classroom door is locked. Why should I expect any different? I try to go places, and they just lock. I don't know if it was locked before I decided to make my movement there, but what happened is probably the school's like, oh crap, he wants to go into this room, let's just lock it up and destroy all of his hopes. Then he'll go insane and kill himself, that's what we want to do, yeah. But we can't let him do what he wants, we gotta make him do what he doesn't want and go to 5A, the least favorite school classroom I've ever been in. Aren't you forgetting something? Be careful of your way home. On your way home. Well, thank you, paper. I will be careful on my way home if I ever make it home. I don't think there is a way to get home. There are lots of old stationary goods inside, like rusted paper clips and beat-up staplers. Sounds like my favorite kind of cabinet. Not any of them are useful or functional. Except perhaps a spool of kite string mixed. Oh my, I can use that. I'm going to take that kite string. Yes, seems good as new. It might come in handy. You will, when I go into that hole. I don't know how good it's gonna be because it's just a kite string, but maybe it'll be able to hold my weight and I'll be able to just whoosh down into that chasm and do things with it. But I might as well check the Blitz Supper and see if it's not locked. It's locked. The door is, yeah, I know. It's frozen to the wall. I understand. I've had this song and dance too many times to forget. I probably will never forget ever again. I've had too many circumstances with this. Where do I go? Here? Is this where I was standing before, or is it here? I think I was standing right here. I'll find out. And I'll go down so many holes. Actually, just the one hole, because there's only that one hole I can go down. But I will so do that with my kite string I now acquired. It's probably gonna break and I'll fall to my death. Hey, I might as well try, I guess. Hello, hole. I'm going to, first save, because I don't want to have to redo all this stuff. That's the worst thing you could ever do, is have to redo a bunch of stuff because you died. And then you have to wait to start recording again because you died and you have to redo. I need to look at you again. Looks like this, yeah, okay. I have a string. String's not a rope, apparently. I should have known that. I should have known that. Well, let's head over to the second wing, I guess. A sudden feeling of dread overcame me. I stopped in my tracks and began to survey my surroundings. It's dangerous beyond this point. The covered walkway up ahead shouldn't even be here. Well, now this is a surprise. Am I seeing a human spirit, or is this nothing more than a pure hallucination of a blue flame in front of me? Upon that musing, the spirit vanished from sight. But the sense that I was being watched remained. There was a covered walkway beyond this heavy iron door. A covered walkway that wasn't supposed to be here, evidently. Did I dare challenge it? I don't know, I don't see a reason not to challenge it. There's a lot of challenges I'd like to do. Let's do it. Open the door and proceed out the wall. Oh my, I have a choice. What do? Do I go out into the... I could always revert to my previous save I have made before here. So I'm gonna do it. Just as my hand touched the knob. I died. I was sent flying backward by some tremendous force. For a split second I swore I saw a figure. But that couldn't have been my imagination. The pain from my impact, however, was very real. Ugh. Maybe that was no illusion after all. And ultimately, I was unable to open the door. Wait, look at that. I didn't die, though. I didn't die. Holy crap, the first time I chose a wrong answer and I didn't die. Corpse money must be getting, like, easy or something. Wow. I've never seen that happen before. Usually it'd be like, you were thrown across the room with tremendous force, hit the wall, and splattered all over the place and died a horrible death. No, this time you just like, yo, you flew back a few feet, you're a little bit bruised, you'll be okay. You can get up and go continue on with the story. Hey, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna, argue with the game. The door is now locked. I guess it's making up for the fact that I live by locking every door I go to. I don't like that. I would rather just die and have to redo stuff than having to have all these doors locked. And holy crap, there's a lot of places to explore. Is like the entire school like open for me to explore right now? Because there's so many places I could be. Shit, don't look at me. The first thing he does is look around. Am I hearing things now? Probably. Probably indeed. Hey, this is the same place where... No, this isn't the same place where Naomi was hearing things. This is where Naomi were hearing things. And then Mrs. Yoshi, like, jump scared me in this room. It was a very bad experience. And I almost just cried. I know that freaking door's locked. Holy... Okay, there's a lot of places to explore. But every single one of them, it seems, are locked in some sort of way. Let's go to 3A and hope it's not locked. Or something bad in there that will, like, inevitably kill me. Look, I can go inside of it. I can go inside of a room without it being locked. Holy wow. Can I examine this piece of paper? I can. What should I examine first? There's so many things. Like a chalkboard I've never been able to examine before. Hello, chalkboard. Who was it that took my class logbook from the reference room? I won't get mad, so just give it back now. Okay, so I need to go get a reference book. There's some straw paper in the drawer. There's a photocopied handout. The class logbook is our memory. After you've all gone on to the next grade, I'll make sure I'll take good care of it. So it's like a logbook of like all the students in the grade or something like that? Huh. Never heard of something like that before, but I'm sure some people do it. Because a piece of paper hastily taped. I always mix up whenever I'm reading a book or like at school. I always mix up tapped and taped. I don't know why. Taped onto the glass door. Return the class logbook! I'm getting angry! Do you want to be killed? Don't yell at me, Captain. Gosh, I have feelings, you know. It seems to be a school newsletter of some sort. Disaster training day. To prevent accidents, always be aware of your surroundings. Look before you act. I shall remember that piece of paper. Thank you. You know, this cabinet right here should learn from that and just read what it says before it pops up on a text box and I have to read it all aggressively, because that hurt my feelings. Let's go to 2A now. Get away from that hurting cabinet. I don't know if I can ever rejuvenate from such a hurting that cabinet gave me. Is this cabinet going to be all mean? There's a whole line of milk bottles here, and each one of them is filled with a muddy, unidentifiable liquid. No, hey, at least it didn't yell at me. Thank you, thing, I guess. A request from Nurse Shinozaki. We've received few furnishings. Please try to keep them clean. Let's take good care of our school environment. Yeah! It doesn't look like you did a good job. Cause see, the floor has many holes in them, and a bunch of desks are like knocked over. And not to mention that you got a school that people are getting trapped into, that people are dying. There's probably bloodstains all over your stuff now. You weren't very careful. If you were careful enough, you would like not let your classroom be teleported into an alternate dimension where people die. That's just my advice. That's a candle. Can I just like save on it? Is this one of the class rep's candles? I guess that means she's okay. And it also means that the car drove by me at like 10 o'clock, which isn't too much of a, surprise, because it's just 10 o'clock. But hey, it's still a car. There's a skeleton here too. I was not expecting a Japanese man to scream at me. There's a half-rotted corpse sprawled out of the ground here. Seems to be a junior high school boy based on the size and uniform. His student ID name tag is still fully intact. Shobu University Middle School, Osamu Murata. Well, thank you for that partially jump scare. It wasn't even a jump scare, you just had a weird voice that came out of nowhere. But it scared me nonetheless. There's a twisted length of wire inside. The door seems to be busted, so it was easy enough to pull out. You'll never know when something like this might come in handy. Maybe you should take it with me. I'm gonna take that wire. Yes, it can't hurt to have this on hand. No, it couldn't. I don't know what I could use a wire for. Maybe I could tie the string to the wire and use it to, bring myself down to that chasm. It'd be ideal. It would be very ideal. Although I still don't know if a string is enough to, hold my body weight. But hello, bloody letters on this chalkboard. There's a message permanently carved into the blackboard here, as if with a nail. Why? What did I do to deserve this? God dang it. It's all my fault. He's the one who made us do that ritual. Friends forever. Look where that got us. He's in here somewhere too, and if I see him, I'm going to kill him. I swear I'll do it. I make as if I'm hugging him, like I'm so happy to see him again. And then I'll wring his filthy neck until I break his trachea. Then I'll curse him. Forever. Dude, do you need to not be insane? Insane is probably not a good thing to do in this kind of school. You're just kind of giving it fuel to do more of the schooly things. Maybe if you weren't insane, maybe you would have less power and we could have a chance to get out. But no, you just fueled it with enough power to keep us trapped in here forever. Thank you. Thank you, man. And now one sees couldn't be crossed safely. Because there's a large hole in the ground, apparently. Doesn't seem like it. It looks like there's just a straight path to it. You see, just walk to it. Oh, hey, there's a little hole there, but I can, walk around it. I'm gonna examine this body and stop questioning the game. It's a largely decomposed corpse. Based on body mass, it actually looks like it may have been an adult male. Oh, this is Mr. That one guy, isn't it? Probably a phys ed teacher, and he seems to be wearing a jersey and there's a whistle hanging limply around his neck. Looking closely, there's appeared to be laceration across his entire body with a particular concentration along his back. There's no way these could have all been made by a single assailant. Most likely it was flogged to death by multiple aggressors all at once. Yeah, this is definitely the teacher. Yeah, it's Utsu Goto. Yeah, I expected that. He looks like a girl because he's wearing purple. Beware the children. You can't reason with them. Don't let your guard down. Well, no, you should probably have been there right before this guy died. I probably would have helped him out, you know, because he's dead now from children. You didn't do well, Note. You didn't do well. Can I go in here? I can, but why did that stop me before? Did I say there was a big hole in the ground? I don't know. Why is there like blood stains on my screen? I don't understand. What's the point of this? It's creeping me out. I'm just gonna look at this. You're being watched. Well, thank you. I like being watched. A message is written here in chalk. Oh my. Don't turn around, because if you do... Is there even a way to turn around right now? I don't think there is, but if I did, I wouldn't want to do it. I would most definitely not want to do it because I'm laughing and stuffs. My reflection in the filthy window, barely visible in the faint light of the school building, looks almost ethereal, as if I'm just a ghost of myself. Well, that's not a good way to look at things. Just look at this cabinet. See if it shows you your true self. It's not ethereal, and not a car driving by you. There's an inordinary large number of dead bugs inside. Oh, that probably didn't give you good hope of who you truly are. It's just a bunch of bugs. Oh, just don't take it too seriously and don't look behind you. Let's leave. Where do I go? Can I go up to like 3rd floor? That would be a nice thing. And also, don't look behind you apparently, because Slenderman lurks behind you. He'll like make you insane. You gotta know that, because you know Slenderman and Sachiko were in cahoots and stuff. And there's more holes. Can you just let me be myself and go where I want to go? I'm guessing that this is also going to be another hole in the hall in front of me, to where I can't make it any further. Is it? Yep. There is a large hole. I knew it. Is there anything I can see here? Nope. I hate fleas. My house is infested with them. You don't even know how like irritating it is while recording. You can just like feel them. It's like, I can't acknowledge them being there. If I acknowledge them, they'll just start biting into me more. It's make me more annoyed, and it's just a bad cycle. It's a bad cycle. I guess there's only one way I can go, isn't there? I can just go over to what? I can't go to the second wing, but I can go to the 2nd floor over here, and that's it. I already went to the locker room and the exit. Maybe I should go back to where I was and see if I can do anything. Like, let's start here, and then maybe go to the exit and see if I'm supposed to meet up with that one guy yet. Because you know, I have done a bunch of exploring. I would be surprised if it wasn't an hour yet, because I've probably been playing for an easy like half an hour. Have I been? Yeah, I've been playing for like, no, not even half an hour, but 25 minutes. You see, it's close enough. Gotta go down here. Take a bit of ingenuity to do whatever you boot. I can rig something up with this wire and kite string. Gotta try fishing it out. If I were to bend this wire into a shape of a fishing hook and attach it to the kite string, I thought, then maybe I'd be able to bring up whatever was down there, provided it was too heavy. Wasn't too heavy. Oh, it's not exactly a professional grade fishing rod, but here goes nothing. Hey, I got it. Not a lot of resistance either. It mustn't be that heavy. I quickly but carefully pulled in the line. Dang. Whatever it was, it fell off as if a car were driving right next to me. Guess I didn't bend it tightly enough. Maybe it would be quicker if to lower myself down into the hole after all. Though that would also be far more reckless of course of action. I'm just not sure what to do. Well, this will be the point in time where I save. So I don't... Okay, now I have like... literally like 30 minutes or so on the line now. It would be bad if I would have lost stuff. Actually, let me see. I have 15 minutes exactly on the line from my last save. But that would be bad if I had to redo that. I'm going to say... fish it out again. Because it's a lot safer and no more dying. The safer alternative is usually the better alternative, even if it was a general annoyance. So let's give this one more go. Alright, got it again. I'll have to be much more ginger about it this time. I began pulling up the line, slowly and steadily, trying my hardest not to shake it any more than I had to. I got it! Finally I pulled the item up from below. It was a small notepad. I flipped it over and... Ah, it's a student ID book. From Kisaragi Academy. Mayu. It's Mayu's. No. Did she fall into this pit? Mayu. Mayu, are you in there? Mayu. There was no response. Not a single sound of indication of movement. Maybe she wasn't down there after all. I don't see any indication of a person down there. Maybe she just dropped her student ID. That would be the best case scenario. Without even realizing, I found myself gripping Mayu's student ID tightly, squeezing it in my hands repeatedly as to verify its existence. It felt like her ID had been entrusted to me, and I absolutely had to get it back to her. It was now my mission. Mayu, I'm worried about you. If you've been injured, no, I mustn't think of that. I have to concentrate on what lies ahead. For now, I'll just consider this proof that Mayu is definitely in here somewhere. And if I look for her long enough, I'm sure we'll meet again. Well, I don't remember any kind of, thing in the first game about, Mayu losing her tag. I don't think she ever lose her tag. I think she was just kind of there. Again, she wasn't really too important of a character other than having to pee all over the place. Really, the only characters that had too much development is, what's his face, Satoshi, and the Naomi and stuffs. Maybe Seiko, but not past that much. Earning another earthquake! Can this building even survive a kind of abuse? The Gucci's not here yet. I guess it probably hasn't been an hour. Well, it was also an earthquake, so probably to say he's not gonna show up. But there is this guy. What the heck is with these earthquakes? I don't know, but in any case, everything seems to be shifted now. All the holes and cracks in the walls and floor have changed position. Fukuroi, I'm scared. Try not to let it get to you. What happened to the no-nonsense Misuku we all know? Mayu, are you there? Mayu! Oh. Huh? You just hear someone screaming Mayu's name? No, I can't say that I did. Come on, Fukuroi, let's see who it is. Wait, dang it, she's so impulsive. I keep forgetting that one person is the person I'm playing as is a girl. I keep thinking of a guy. Because Mitsuki is like a guy name. I just keep forgetting. Mitsuki! I'm so sorry. You're not hurt, are you? Oh my. I was playing as that girl. I wasn't. Oh man. I wasn't. Man. I should have known that. Wow. Actually, I don't believe I've ever seen that girl before other than playing in like an extra mission or something like that. Maybe seeing her dead in the first game. That's basically it. I don't know why I said I should, remember her. Well, kinda, I guess. But I don't remember her name. I always thought she was she was a guy. From my perspective, she always will be. No, I'm just fine. Sorry. I didn't see you. No, it was my fault. I really was watching where I wasn't watching where I was be going though. The girl I just run into was wearing a school uniform I hadn't encountered before. And standing next to her was a boy with a halfway irritated look on his face, but was offering the girl a hand anyway. He was wearing his school jacket and she was not, so I couldn't tell for certain, but they definitely came across as classmates, or at least schoolmates. You're not from another school, it seems. Are you alone? You are from Sakutaro Morishige, 11th grader at Kisaragi Academy. You should so go by Sakutaro. Well, they were in the same grade. My name is Masako Fukuroi. I'm an 11th grader at Byakudan Senior High, and this is Mitsuki Yamamoto. Pleased to meet you. Sakutaro is really a Grandois? Is it Grandois? I don't know. I sound French, but Grandois sounds right. Name. It's like something out of a classic Japanese literature. Yes, I've been teased about it all my life. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I actually think it's pretty cool. Me too. I do. I really do. Mitsuki, you mustn't say such boorish things the first time you meet someone. You cause problems for Marishke. No, it's alright. Is something wrong, Marishke? Well, you just seem kind of, I don't know, down? Though I guess if you were all bright and cheery in a place like this, it would be kind of disturbing. No, I assure you I'm fine. I'm just searching for someone, that's all. Oh, you too? We also got separated from our friends, and I've been looking all over this place for them. Who was you looking for? A classmate of mine. Mayu Suzumoto was her name. She's a small in stature, but personally can light up a room. Alright, this is her here. Suddenly remembering that I fished her student ID out of that pit, I withdrew it from my pocket and showed it to the two students. I'm afraid I haven't seen her. How about you, Mitsuki? Same here. Sorry, I can't help more. It's quite alright. The student ID proved me that she's in here somewhere. I'll find her on my way on my own. By yourself? Isn't that dangerous? No, because, you know, he kind of is kind of a loner. No matter what, he's just always alone and weird and by himself. He just shows up. And I've already had this conversation before with myself. No need to tell myself about it again. We can help you look for Suzumoto girl along the way. That's... Well, now I'm at a loss. If it were Mochida and the others, that would be one thing. But these are two total strangers. They seem like nice people, though. This is Fukuroi in particular. Seems to have a good head on his shoulders. They don't come off as obnoxious. Refusing would present problems on its own, too. Okay then, let's work together. So, where do we go from here? I don't know. I'd never thought this far. I don't even know what changed with the earthquakes and stuff.